Hello, this is Solomon Davis, Right Side Trader. Today is March 2nd, 2024, and this is my weekly market review, where I'm reviewing the Dow 30, that's DIA, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only because, as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading. So please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. And if you think it is, contact us here at Right Side Trading. Contact me and see if we can actually help you with your trading. All right. And that's all the basic stuff, knowing what you're looking at here, trading plans, trading strategies, and I dabble a little bit in options, maybe if you want some help there. All right, let's just zoom in here on this quarterly chart and see what we see. The Dow did not make a weekly high this time. So we need to be kind of mindful of that. Last time that happened, I think we ended up getting a red week. The Dow seems sometimes to be a leading indicator of what's going on in the market. But it's the smallest one, so it's easier for them to move it around than they can move any of those ones with 2,000 in them, 500 in them, or 100 in them. 30 stocks, they can move around. Big money can move those. All right, but let's take and see what we see. We do see the market actually still green. We're still very bullish. I still have a target of around 400, that 398. We're still below that yearly R1. We're not quite there yet, but I think we'll make it. The Dow is it still moves a lot slower than some of the other ones. Kind of surprising and it's so few stocks and all. But let's go ahead and take a quick look at the monthly chart and see what we see there. On the monthly chart, we are below last month high right at this time, but we're only a couple of days in the month. We are still above the blue, which is my 10 or 9 moving average, letting us know that we are still in a bull market, and I do see this market going higher. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the weekly chart and see what we see there. On the weekly chart, this is where we can see that we did not make a new weekly high and all. We do have another doji up there. We might get into some of this sideways action again, come up here for the next week or two, like we did last time when we did not make a new high, So we have to kind of like wait and see what happened. And I think that was back here. This was quite where it didn't quite make a new high, and then we ended up with a red week. Then a week later, we ended up with a big green week. So again, I don't know what's so significant about the upcoming week. That's the whole thing that you have to be kind of aware of, because again, they might just be banging this market down in order to build up their positions. There's buyers and sellers on both sides of the market. So right now, based on us being in this strong uptrend, in this uptrend, the bulls are kind of in control. This is an indecision. We need to get another candle going to the downside and confirmation before I would think that this thing is actually really getting ready to turn over. And this whole line going up, that hasn't happened yet. Back here we ended up a red doji, no confirmation. Right here, red doji, no confirmation. Right here, red doji, I kind of expect no confirmation, but we have to wait and see what actually happens. Let's go ahead and go down to the daily noise and see what we see there. Again, this is like just what I said, daily noise. Because based on this, and if you're trying to get short based on every little thing that you see here, you're just going to get whipsawed around. Or if you, based on your plan and your trading strategies that you're actually using, money can be made, all based on what strategy you're using. Because you do get, this is a bullish looking pattern. It did go up. You started getting some bearish looking thing because you didn't know these days, but then the next day you would have got stopped out, but then it came back down on you. See, that's why I say noise. It's kind of hard to capture anything. But then right here, you ended up after it dropped down. You ended up with a bullish harami and it actually gave you a confirmation candle. Then it gave you a bearish, harami with no confirmation, no real confirmation at all with these green candles, and then it ended up popping back up on you. So again, the candle patterns and stuff that you see on these lower time frames, it's harder to predict what's going to actually happen. If it does happen, it usually doesn't last too long. When you see something on a larger time frame, then it's more likely, higher probability that it can actually last longer and get some oomph behind it. But that's all I really want to share. This is Solomon, Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. And I'll talk to you next weekend. Have a good one. Bye.